Hey guys, today I got a couple cool things to show you, but I've also got a challenge lock I'm going to be giving away, so keep watching and I'll give you the details on how you can win that here in a couple minutes. So I've got this Master round body Magnum series padlock. It's got the boron carbide shackle and the solid steel body. They say it's a 10 on their secure scale or whatever, making you think this is probably one of the best padlocks you're ever going to buy, but we're smarter than that. We know Master's lying to us. So let's try and pick it open and we'll show you what else, other fun stuff we've got too. So we're going to use our 40 thousandths top of the keyway from Sparrows and our deep hook from South Orcs. We've got a lot of wide open space here. And we'll just start in the front and not kick our tension wrench out, preferably. There we go, I got a nice false set out of one. A little bit of counter rotation on two. There we go, two is down. It's a little annoying because the whole core likes to move around in the body, so it's a little tough knowing when you're getting counter rotation and when you're just moving the whole lock. Oh, there's a little bit of a turn out of three, just barely touched him. Four is making the whole core move around. I don't know if I dare release tension and try and shove him or not. There we go, I got counter rotation there on, must be three, I think. Right here, double check. One is still set. Oh, touch two again, got an even further false set. Probably just getting held up by one spool left. Let's see if we can find it here. There we go. Yep. And this one's got a lot of tension on it, trying to turn the core here. Oh, and we're going to drop the tension wrench if we're not careful. Come on. Oh, we turned it too far somehow, but there we go. We've got it open. So, not a very difficult pick. A couple spools and a standard probably, but that's about it. I do have a key, so we can lock it back up here. And I'll show you the bitting too while we're I'll get ready to gut this before I forget. That's the bitting that we've got. Even with this nice low and out front and high behind it and then a high way in the back, even still wasn't too much of a challenge. So let's get it gutted here. It's a hex screw in here instead of a typical Phillips screw, which is a little annoying because who's got an Allen wrench just sitting there ready to go, unless you're making a video and you know what's coming. There we go. And then it also, this nice little rubber body has to come off in order to get the core out. And the core, you can even tell right off the bat, it's pretty cheaply made. It's probably copper that they chromed, and then your brass core. So let's get her gutted here. And we'll see what isn't. Oh, it doesn't even have a retaining clip. It's just crimped here a little bit. So we'll need to unlock it here. Go sideways. And we should be able to get it out. One and two are standard, 3 is standard, 4 is standard, and 5 is standard. It's drilled for 6, but they only populate it with 5, of course. And let's take a look up in the Bible. One is a spool, actually. 2 is a spool. 3 is a spool. 4 is a spool. And 5 is a spool. So they didn't even bother to put a standard in, they just put all spools. And then just copper springs. So nothing too exciting about this, but what I like to do, rather than deal with this crappy core, you might see these back here wondering what's going on with these. These are Master's Lockout Tagout safety locks. They're just like some kind of hardened plastic body that's just a basic little lock. They're pretty cheap and they come with 1 key. Sometimes you get ridiculously good bidding and sometimes you get bidding like this. I mean, what the heck is that? It's a 6-pin lock. It's 0 bidded for 3 of the 6, and 2 of them are 1s. It's pretty poor. So sometimes you get lucky, sometimes, oh, it's the red one. Sometimes you get crap bidding like that. Otherwise, if you don't get a crappy one, you actually get some really good bidding. This one's average, not too bad, nothing too radical. And sometimes you get very nice bidding, where you get some lows and some extreme highs hidden behind it. This is one of the toughest locks that I've ever had to pick. For a standard lock, that is. Nothing. Challenge locks, of course, are always more difficult, but this is one of the toughest ones that's a standard lock that I've had to pick. And it fits perfectly in the Master body and works great. So we're going to throw away this cheap, junky Master core and put in this nice Lockout Tagout core. So give me a minute here and I'll get this stuck up and locked back up in this body. And while we're doing that, I'll tell you, if you want to win the challenge lock that I'm giving away, just make sure you're a subscriber and leave a comment in the comment section. And rather than a secret word that as soon as the first person posts it, everybody knows it and something like that, go ahead and throw just a random symbol in there. It could be a $sign, @ symbol, something like that, somewhere in your comment. And then after a day or two here, I'm going to use a random comment selector and randomly choose one of you guys to get the lock. I'll send you a note letting you know you've won, and you can send me your address and I'll get the lock out in the mail to you. So there we go. Now we've got this redone to one of these Lockout Tagout locks. But if you've got some time and you want to have a little do-it-yourself project, just get one of these. They're like $6. They're super cheap. They're just a hardened plastic, a Dremel with a nice little cutting blade or something. Just cut her open, yank out the core, and you'll have 1 key with it. And let's find the Master. And you'll have an incredibly tough lock that's worthy of this nice steel body. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and in a day or two here I'll randomly select the winner for the challenge lock. So look forward to that.